Hey, what's up everybody, it's Smiley. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video today. Today we're going to be doing a nice quick overview of one of the more highly anticipated LPVOs of the year, or should I say 2 years since we've been waiting, the Swampfox Optics Warhorse. So again, thank you guys for clicking on this video. Huge shout out to Swampfox Optics. They sent this out to me. That's my full transparency to review. I'm not going to do a review right now. I've only had this optic for now 3 or 4 weeks. I haven't had enough time to put that many rounds. I want to say right now I only have like 2 or 250 rounds through it. Not enough for me to give you guys a full in-depth review and my full opinion on everything and all the features. But it's been out now for about a week and I haven't seen too many people do, I haven't seen anybody as of right now do a review on it, or even an overview, just kind of giving you guys verbally what you're going to get and then kind of some extras. So right now I'm going to give you guys my opinion and let you guys know what's up. So let's jump right into it. This is Swampfox Optics Premier 1:6 first focal plane LPVO. It is their first focal plane LPVO in this category, so that's super huge. People have been waiting on this now for, I want to say, just about 2 years. But let's go ahead and jump into some of these terms. I know some of you guys clicking this video may be new and not understand what some of these terms mean. So you have a first focal plane LPVO and a second focal plane. Your first focal plane benefits are when you go ahead and you look at it at the 1x, meaning no magnification, you have this very, very tiny reticle. As you increase the magnification, your reticle is going to go from something tiny to a lot larger, and once you hit its max magnification, it's going to be its largest and you're going to be able to see everything inside the reticle. This is really good because your holdovers don't change as you increase magnification, and that's why the first focal planes are most of the time sought after versus the second focal plane optic, and that's why some of the first focal planes are a little bit more expensive than some of the second focal plane options, and that's because you have to do a little bit more work with the second focal planes in hindsight, like actually thinking about it. Your second focal plane LPVOs are going to have one size reticle the entire time, no matter the magnification. So if you're at 1x, reticle. If you're at 6x, reticle, right? It does not get larger and smaller. And with this right here, you have to know your holdovers, because if you don't know your holdovers, as you increase magnification, you're going to have a difference in accuracy because you're not going to know where your bullet's hitting at. So that's that out of the way. I've just explained to you guys why first focal plane is and second focal plane. Thank you guys for coming to my TED Talk. Joking. I just kind of condensed that down. If you guys want more on it, go ahead, check it out. There's tons of videos that kind of go deeper and articulate a little bit more into the two. That's just face value of the two. But this is their 1:6. First and foremost, let's talk about the aesthetics. They did a really good job at making this thing look good. Some people don't care about looks. I'm someone that, like, if I'm putting it on my rifle, I want it to look good. So that was nice. They did really, really nice with the box too. The logo of the Warhorse is freaking beautiful. There are t-shirts out now, so if you guys order a Warhorse, definitely order a t-shirt just to be out there looking cool. I feel like I don't have enough company t-shirts as it is. So the box, like I said, really, really nice. You have this reflective, but who cares about the box? I care about the box. Some of you guys may care about the box. Let's continue on. It's a 34mm tube, and then let's go ahead and jump into some of these settings. So you have 12 brightness settings, 2 daytime settings in my opinion. It says anytime. If you guys go out into the sun and you want to see it, you got to crank it up to the highest setting, which is going to be its 12th setting, and you're going to be able to see it. Where I live at, if the sun's super bright, and I was able to actually pick it up with that daytime setting, so that was nice. They do offer 2 night vision settings. I did get to play around with it a little bit. The night vision settings are spot on. It's super cool to see an LPVO through NVGs and see that the settings work on it, and me being able to see my horseshoe reticle. It does come in 2 different colors. You have the red dot option, or the red illuminated option, or the green illuminated option, and that's beneficial too because some people don't like green, some people don't like red, so you have those 2 options there. The optic comes in 2 different measurements for the reticle. You have your MOA, which is going to be your minute of angle, and you have your mil, or your mil radian. Again, if you're not familiar with these terms, your MOA is minute of angle, and your mil is your mil radian. These are the measurements of the actual etched reticle, your Christmas tree that's going to be inside your scope. If you're not familiar with what they are, go ahead and brush up on it so you can learn, so when it's time to shoot, you kind of have an idea what you're doing. But let's go ahead and dive into that a little bit. All right, so the optics reticle encompassed with those 2 is called Dragoon. It's spelled like Dragoon, which I thought Dragoon was a little bit cooler, but it's actually pronounced Dragoon. If you go on Swampfox Optics website and you're looking at it, there's an explanation for Dragoon that correlates directly with a Warhorse, so go ahead and check that out. Some other features on this that were really, really nice, if you guys go back and look at my first view of it at SHOT Show, are the caps themselves. So if you guys notice on the rifle, the caps are absolutely huge. They are made very, very precisely, and they're somewhat sharp, so the serrations in the caps are nice for you guys to make adjustments or take them off with your gloves on. They do incorporate 0 resets, which I believe Tyler said this is the first optic that they've actually incorporated 0 resets for. To really quickly explain zero resets, once you guys zero your optic, you are able to adjust the turrets themselves. So when it's time to go ahead and make adjustments in firing, so mid-fire adjustments, when you need to go back to your zero, you know where it's at. So you have that zero reset to allow you to come right back to your zero portion. That's very beneficial because you don't have to go ahead and try and figure out your zero or pay attention to your dope and have to back calculate getting to where you need to go. The reticle, right? So I have the mil radian option. Something really cool at the one times is they have this horseshoe. This is advertised as something that you can use close quarters and long range. I don't have the facilities here to go ahead and stretch it out past what I have, so you guys really won't see much of the long range actual shooting from me. I'll roll some clips of me actually in my backyard just cranking it out to some of the mountains near me so you guys can see the capabilities of the 6x. But if you guys go check out Rooftop Korean Concepts, whenever he drops his review, he will be doing reviews at those distances to go a little bit deeper into the reticles themselves and explaining how he uses them, so on and so forth. But when you guys are shooting close quarters, right? So for some people, close quarters is 300 in, where I have is 25 in, just like typical inner city areas. The reticle is really nice, especially at the one times. When you guys start talking LPVOs and looking at what's going on in the world, LPVOs definitely have their place, but you want to make sure that you yourself are capable of doing what you need to with them. So at the one times, again, because it's the first focal plane, your reticle is going to appear really small. When it's illuminated, it can almost visualize or feel very similar to a prism or a red dot because it's illuminated. And it's not like the reticle's too small to where you're not going to pick it up. So at the one times when I was shooting at it, like I said, I haven't done too much, only have 200 rounds, but at the one times I did not have issues picking it up as I presented my rifle. I actually enjoyed it a lot. The glass on this is very clear. That's another thing when it comes to first focal point optics, they are going to be a little bit pricier just due to the technology in the optics themselves. But one thing that I've always seen or hear people talk about is the clarity of the glass. Swampfox is known for having really clear glass. I have one of the arrowheads. I've had 2 arrowheads already, and neither one of them had like not clear glass. So that was super nice there. But that's going to be it for everything out of the box. I lied. Last thing. In the box, you guys are going to get 2 manuals. The manuals are really nice. They kind of go over the generic features, so pretty much everything I just told you. And then one of the manuals has a small dope section for you guys to calculate your holdovers and everything and figure out where your shots are going. But aside that, man, this is nice. One other really cool feature, last one, is they include this free throw lever, right? If you guys don't know, throw levers are anywhere between, I think the cheapest I've seen was 30 and the most, you guys know how the most is. There's always a company out there making a brand new throw lever or titanium or something that's gonna be $800 or whatever. But this one is included with it. So if you are cheap and don't wanna buy a throw lever, you have one there. But that's gonna be it for the overview. If you guys have any questions for the actual review, drop them below. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know what you think already from what you've heard. If you guys are sold and you're like, hey, I want to buy one, don't forget to use the code Parallel22 to grab this. Grab your shirt on the way out, and definitely shout me out, give me some love, like, share, and comment. You guys have an awesome day. Thank you guys for watching.